We will now repeat the process of importing data into 12D, but this time we're going to use the 12D ASCII file format. We use the option File I/O, Data Input 12DA 4DA. We browse to the file, which is back under Getting Started, and double click on Detail Survey.12DA. Again, we're going to prefix the data with survey space. We don't need to select anything else. The data will already be in the correct model, so we don't need to use a map file. So we click Read. Again, you'll see the data in Plan View 2, and we're going to delete Plan View 2 and turn the data on in Plan View 1. We can now finish on the option. A useful tool in 12D is the ability to save away a list of models that's on a current view. To do this, we select View, Model Save Restore. We can type in a file name, so we'll just type in Survey and press Enter, and the view we're going to save will be View 1. We then click Save. If we needed to restore that into a view, if we deleted the view, we can select View, Model Save Restore, click on Restore, pick on the file, pick on the view, and click Read Restore. We're now going to triangulate the data. In this example, we are presuming that the break lines have been all checked for any crossing. To triangulate the data, we use the option Tins, Create, Triangulate Data. We're going to give the tin a function name, so in uppercase we're going to type in tin space ground and press Enter. Pressing Enter will validate what you type in each time. We type in ground again for the new tin name and press Enter. This time it will also populate the model name. If we go to the Data tab, we're going to pick everything in View 1, so we click on the View icon and pick View 1. Although we have underground pipes in this view, as shown previously, if we toggled on our Z values, you'll see that the Z value has NT after it, meaning non-tinnable, which basically means that it won't triangulate any underground surfaces and things like trees. If we go to the Nulling tab, we can then go and pick on a null polygon. We have a polygon around the edge of the survey. We click on the icon and we pick, and we keep picking until it highlights the polygon, and accept, and then click Triangulate. We'll now turn on the tin, so we go to the plus button and double click on tin ground. You'll see the triangles have been formed between any tinnable data. Note that any break lines has a triangle running along the edge, and it's very important to check that. You'll see there that the pipe hasn't got a triangle running along it because that's an underground feature. We'll now look at some useful tools for inquiring on the triangulation. So we'll finish the Triangulate panel, and we're going to go to View, we're going to go to Tins, Inquire. We're going to select a number of options here, so let's pin up the menu, and we're going to select a few of these options here. We'll click on Aspect, Height, and Slope. As there is only one tin in the project, we don't actually have to put a tin in, so we can just simply move our cursor around the view, and you'll see each of the panel is dynamically updating. We'll now finish on the Tin Inquire panel. Another way of checking the triangulation is to toggle on the contours. This is done by clicking on Toggle and Tin Contours. The contour interval can be set up by clicking on the menu button, walking right on Settings, and clicking on Tins. Here we can set up features such as the contour increment, 0.5, and click Set. The color, click Set, and so on. We'll just reset it back to 1 meter for the contour increment and set the color back to red. Click Set and then Finish. If we now go and toggle our contours off, we can look at another option called flow arrows. Clicking on the toggle button and click on tin flow, you'll see now that the triangle has been replaced by an arrow pointing down the direction of the slope. Again, the properties of the arrows can be set up using the menu button. If we click on menu, walk right on settings, walk right on tins this time and select flow arrows, we can again change features such as the length and the color. Again, we'll just reset it back to the way it was originally.